Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Go Nippon! Ravion here! And we are on our train to Kyoto! Well, we're about to get onto the train, should I say. Last episode, we helped Akira get through a scary movie and almost had cuddle times, but she was tsundere, so she didn't want to. And, what else? Oh, and then we also got ready for our trip to Kyoto, and it's going to be an one night, 2-day trip. That means we're staying overnight, and it's going to be amazing. Also, I'm going to see if I can change up Akira's voice, because it's starting to hurt my throat doing the other one. Because it's such a scratchy tone. Because, I don't know why I chose that voice to start with, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change it, one that might be even more fitting. So when it comes up, yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Also, again, yeah, as I said, I'm thinking about starting a new series, so remember to leave comments on that again. So yeah, let's get into this. So, we just bought our bento and got through the gate. Now we wait for the Shinkansen to arrive. Shinkansen. Haha, you're like an excited little kid. But, it's here. Whoa, that looks cool. That's a screenshot. Okay. Da 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 da. Whoa, da 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 da. That's a Shinkansen. Da da da. Yes. No. Yes. It's the newest model, the N700. It's the real thing. Its form looks like a perfectly streamlined smart train. It's amazing. You can tell it's fast just by looking at it. Well, it's worth noting that since the trains first started running, the trip time to Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to unpause the recording because I had to go do something and I skipped a few lines. But basically it's saying that they decreased the train time by 1 hour since they first started running. So, yeah. That's the 1 or 2 lines that I skipped. I wonder how hard they must have worked to shrink that time by an hour. Come on. It's fine for you to be excited. But don't space out or the train will leave without us. But please, Oni-chan. I don't know why I just said that. Akira, yeah. Ooh, look at this little thing. So, have you calmed down a little? Huh? You're insane. I've been calm the whole time. Please. You're insane is my line. You're insane is my line. You've been spazzing out since we got on the train. We've been on the train for 40 minutes now, and you've been acting crazy the whole time. I am not. Don't say you're not spazzing. Come on. Let him be. There's nothing wrong with him enjoying himself, right? Yeah, I mean, this is totally amazing! These seats are so comfortable, you can recline them so far. And even though we're racing by at 300 kilometers an hour, I don't feel the slightest vibration. Each seat has its own power outlet, and you can even connect to the internet. I can't believe how advanced Japan is with stuff like this. See? You're totally spazzing out right now. Now. Enough with the flirting, you two. Whoa, flirting! Akira is not gonna like this. Yep. Huh? We weren't flirting. We weren't flirting. Yeah, that's right. I'm kind of still mixing the other voice in, but really, from my point of view, it looked exactly like flirting. That's what I'm telling you. We're not. That's why I'm telling you we're not. It's going to sound like you were given how much you're denying it. Wait, what? It's going to sound like you were given... Oh, okay. Come on, Oni-chan. Come on, Oni-chan. You're always quick to say such strange things. Sorry. Anyway, it's about time. Huh? What is it? It's about time for what? Remember earlier when I asked for seats on the right side of the train? You're going to learn why very soon. Ah. Whoa, that looks cool. I'd take a screenshot there. Dot dot dot. That's Japan's greatest mountain, Mount Fuji. Wait, can't we go to Mount Fuji? No, I don't think so. That's Japan's greatest mountain, Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji? That snow-crested peak, that gentle slope, so peaceful and solemn, but with such a presence. How can I describe it? To just call it beautiful would feel cliché. It's 3,776 meters tall. The tallest active volcano in Japan. That's active? Huh? Active volcano? Mount Fuji's an active volcano! Yes, it is. It lasts for up to 300 years ago, and until 15 years ago, science thought it might have gone dormant. But when they learned that it was still active internally, they reclassified it as an active volcano. That's an active volcano. They say that the last time it erupted, the ash reached all the way to Tokyo. No, I have to think. Oh, I can't remember the voice I was doing. When you look at the data, we see that Mount Fuji's eruptions don't have a routine cycle, but the longest it's remained dormant was a little under 300 years. And as Oni-chan said, the last eruption was 300 years ago. Give me a second. That means it could erupt any time? Yes. There are various theories as to why it's called Mount Fuji. One meaning of the word Fuji is unique, while another is undying. Some theorize that the name stems from unique mountain or undying mountain. An undying mountain. Yes, the explanation would suggest that, as an active volcano, the ancient started as a living mountain. A living mountain. Say, can you climb to the top of Mount Fuji? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Although, you can only get halfway up by car, and past that you need to climb up by foot. Generally speaking, ledges on the mountainside only open in the summer, around July and August. So if you want to climb it, you need to go during that period. I see. Mount Fuji, Japan's greatest mountain. Someday, I'd like to climb it for myself. Thank you for riding with us today. Kyoto, please be sure to collect your belongings before you disembark. And here it is. Come on, show me it. Show me it. Show me it. White screen. Oh, it's dot dot dots. I didn't see this. Dot 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 dot. That's not so special. We're here. This is Japan's old capital, Kyoto. Kyoto is Japan's capital for over 1,000 years, until it was changed over to Tokyo in 1867. For over 1,000 years, Kyoto became the capital in the year 794. Before that, Japan's government was centered in Nara Prefecture, and the capital would shift around when head of a state changed. But in 794, they built a new city on this land. It was known as Heian-kyo, and its layout was based on the contemporary capital of China. The city remained as Japan's capital for more than 1,000 years. Such a long time, huh? But what's wrong? What year did the Edo period start? In 1603. Wasn't Tokyo the center of government during the Edo period? In that case, Kyoto should have stopped being the capital that year. You make a good point. It's true that the center of Japanese government was moved to Tokyo during the Edo period, but the shogun had the real power in the Edo period. The formal head of the government was not a shogun himself, but the emperor here in Kyoto. So even during that time, the Japanese government was technically centered in Kyoto. And even when it officially moved to Edo, Kyoto and Osaka continued to grow as if they were still next door to the capital, right? I see. So you could say that Kyoto is a city that maintains the traditions, forms, and culture of Japan's good old days. I see. I guess Kyoto is the first thing I think of when it comes to the traditional Japanese culture. But still. But you'd rather be seeing the town for yourself instead of listening to our lectures, right? How did you know that? Because we can read your face like a book, right, Aki-chan? Yeah, especially when you're thinking, what? Where did that come from? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, especially when you're thinking perverted things. No way! Oh, I guess it was that section in that anime store, and the fact that I wanted to go on the third day of the, comic, whatever that was called. I can't remember it for the life of me. Comic-Memento or something like that was. The third day for men, yeah. I guess it had something to do with that. Ah, a response like that. Wait a minute, you mean you do think of those things? No, that was just an automatic response, that's all. What? Are you saying we're lacking on womanly charms? Wait, what? What is this coming from? Well, yeah, what are you talking about? Do you want me to think of those things or not? Oh, you idiot. Of course I don't want you to think about it, you perv. I told you, I'm not. Come now, Aki-chan. Let's put this strange quarrel to rest. Concerning the earlier issue, it's no wonder you're more interested in the modern town. Kyoto is still a major metropolis after all, so it's still gradually changing as new people and shops come in. I see, now that you mention it, I can see that it's true. Well, as long as we're here, we really should look all around. So let's cut the chit-chat. It's time for the quick tour. It's time for the quick tour. Yeah, I think I'm liking this voice I'm doing now. I'm trying to get a feel of Akira's voice this episode, because as I said, I want to change it. That's right. That's what I've been waiting for. So, where should we start? First, a word of warning about getting around Kyoto. Getting around Kyoto? Yes, Kyoto is dotted with all kinds of temples and shrines, so it's surprisingly difficult to get around in it. The easiest method is the bus line managed by the city bus. Bus, huh? I'm not good with those. I get motion sickness. Wait, weren't we just on a 300 kilometer an hour train? It's not as if we're beyond them for very long, though don't worry. The city bus has a day pass that allows you to ride as much as you'd like for 500 yen. So here, this is your portion. Oh, thanks. That's my Oni-chan. So well prepared. Tourists mostly use the 100, 101, and 102 bus lines, but there's a lot to see along them. Lately, the buses that tourists use more often have been given easily distinguishable car designs and gimmicks, so let's all use the buses a lot. Okay then, once more, where should we go first? Let me see. I think that's the best place, don't you? That? Wait, I don't get to choose? But. First, the entry fee, there. Whoa, this is like a proper shrine. Yo, this music is so calm and relaxing. I can fall asleep to this. ... This is Kiyomizu Dara, the most famous temple in Kyoto. It's a suffix meaning temple. Kiyomizu Dara. They say Kiyomizu Dara was completed in the year 778, but before Kyoto became the capital. Before Kyoto was capital? There are temples that old? Kiyomizu Dara is known for how the main hall bulges out of the side of the mountain. The main hall has been rebuilt over and over due to fires, but the last rebuild was since 1633, so it's still quite old. It was still built around 400 years ago then. It's standard for the stone buildings of America and Europe to survive that long. For these eastern wooden structures to last that so long shows the care that goes into them. I know. Do you know the Japanese phrase, jump from the stage at Kiyomozuyo, meaning to plunge headfirst into something? Wait, what? Wait. It feels like I've had a dream about this, but I'm pretty sure I haven't because I've never played this game before, but I don't know. Maybe I predicted the future. The stage at Kiyomizu, it refers to this building? Yes, apparently, if you gather up your courage and jump from here, your wish will come true. They say that in the old days, many men would make the jump to show their determination. From here? But it's really far down. Yeah, they say some people died trying it. Honestly, men are such idiots. I can't help but agree with you there. Oh my goodness. That is savage. Oh my goodness. As long as we're here, let's go to the Ottawa waterfall below. The Ottawa waterfall? Yes, it's a small waterfall consisting of 3 narrow streams. The waterfall has existed for over 1,000 years, and back then, people said the water would confer wealth or long life, and they loved it. It was like a fountain of youth. The fountain of youth? Okay, let's check it out. Wow, that got his attention. This is so peaceful. Oh, this is Ottawa Notaki. Whoa, there really are 3 trails of water here. Each tree confers to his own blessings. From right to left, they confer academic, success, health, and love, respectively. Oh no, academic success. I wasn't supposed to put a space there. Academics, health, and love. So then, starting from the right, I could take the water from each and drink it. I gotta start with the water of academics. Gulp, gulp. Now the water of health. Then the water of love. Gulp, 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 gulp. Phew, it's delicious. It really could be for the random news. Youth. Dot, dot, dots, dot, 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 dot. Wait, what? I'm sorry about that. My phone just went off. I should probably have that on silent. Huh? Now that I think about it, you guys only drank from the health and love springs and none from the academics one. How come? Well, right. Yeah. Yes. But what? You both look so serious. The truth is, it's said that anyone greedy enough to try to drink from all 3 rivers will be denied their blessings. What? Wait, is that true? Yes, I'm sorry to say. And no way, why didn't you tell me that? Because you just slowly ran up there and drank it, you didn't wait? Because it wouldn't have been as funny. Sorry about that. So I didn't earn any blessings today. I could have used the blessings in love at least. Ooh, only love, huh? So now that I think about it, I think here both drank from the love spring. Da 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 da. Ooh, is he getting ideas? Ooh, da 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 da. First entry fee there. Wait, what? Where are we going now? Oh, next spot. Okay. Now, our next spot, Kyoto sightseeing spot, is here. Ooh, it's a pagoda. Wow. This is the Kinkaku-ji. Ji, a Japanese suffix meaning temple, and alternative meaning of Dara. Kinkaku. The kin in Kinkaku is a reference to the grand golden color of the temple, but that's just his nickname. What's his real name? I know it. It's Rokuan-ji, right? Rokuan-ji. That's right. You really know your stuff, Aki-chan. Hold your applause until the... Hold your applause until the end. I still know a lot more about the Rokuan-ji. Then why don't you tell us about it, Akira? Hehehe, leave it to me. The fact is, there was already a temple here in the 13th century, but the noble who commissioned it was put to death for conspiring against the emperor, and it fell into ruin. Then, around the end of the 14th century, the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu fixed it and built a new temple, which he called the Rokuranji. Wow, is that really what happened? Yes, she's exactly right. Wait a minute, why are you asking on HM for confirmation? No reason at all, just wanted to be sure. Let me tell you, this isn't all I know. I also know that when the temple was completed, the grounds around it were larger and it completely burned down once. Burned down? The temple? Was it in a war or what? Bzz, sorry, it burned down just 60 years ago. It was arson. Arson? You mean someone set fire to it? Yeah, in 1950, by a young monk still in training. A monk committed arson? That's right. The temple was already a famous national treasure at the time, so it caused a huge stir. I see. That makes sense. Then, a world-famous author named Mishima Yukio wrote a novel about it. The name of the novel is, of course, Kinkaku-ji. Wow. Akira, you really know a lot about the Kinkaku-ji. I told you I knew a lot about it. So, have you read the novel? No. No. Oh dear. Mishima Yukio's Kinkaku-ji has been translating into many other languages, so you should read it if you get a chance. Sure, I will. He probably wrote it after visiting the place for himself, so it should be more interesting now if I had read it beforehand. I'll be sure to look around for it when I get home. I think I might try to read it when I get home too. I see. I think you would get a lot out of it, Aki-chan. The Kinkaku-ji, huh? Those are covered with gold leaf, so it's as gold as the name suggests. I'd heard that ancient Europe referred to Japan as Jipang, the land of gold. But looking at this, I can see why Marco Polo would have felt that way. Next stop? Yeah, I guess. What do you think of Kyoto so far? Let's see. At first, I wasn't really seeing the town's history and culture at all, but the more we walk around, the more I feel the traditional atmosphere seeping in all over. That's right. Kyoto has a lot of temples and shrines, so you can walk from temple to temple and shrine to shrine. Just walking around could give you a deep impression of the town. Yeah, that's really true. But how do I say this? It's more than that. There's, even among the smallest shops in town, so many of them sell traditional craft goods. So that also gives me the impression of a town that values its history. That's true. While Kyoto continues to expand, the city as a whole protects its traditions. I think that's what makes it so amazing. Preserving its history while taking in the new, eh? But now that I think about it, I think Tokyo has a similar sort of atmosphere. With Kyoto, it just feels a whole lot sharper. When I think about it that way, Kyoto really is a representation of Japan itself. That's it! There's one thing that surprised me in coming to Kyoto. Surprised you? What is it? You know, the language. Language? I see. Because it's not like Tokyo Japanese. That's right. It's a dialect, right? The accent the world's people use here are nothing like the Japanese I'm used to. That's true. People in Kyoto, Osaka, and Kobe all speak with what's called a kanseiben. Kanseiben? Yes, Kobe, Osaka, and Kyoto all have their own dialects, but the general term for it is kanseiben. Kanseiben, I see. It's hard for even native Japanese to imitate kanseiben. It's a unique way of speaking. I see, but how should I say? It feels like it has nuances that I don't hear in the Japanese of Tokyo. That's true. It's fast-paced and kind of funny. That's right. When you listen in on an exchange, it almost sounds like they might burst out laughing. You remember what I said before, that Kyoto was the capital of Japan long ago? While that was going on, the city of Osaka was also developing next door. Osaka developed as a merchant city. They based their lives around merchant culture. So I think their language developed around the interaction between a shop owner and customer. Making the customer feel comfortable is so important in the business world. You mean they make them laugh so that they can relax and feel more like buying things? It's just my own speculation, but I do wonder if it's true. The real Kansai has done a lot to develop comedians and comedy culture, so you might hear Kansai Ben on TV too. Now that I think about it, it sounds really cute when girls speak it too. We don't speak Kansai Ben. Does that mean you don't think we're cute? Of course! The waifu of this series, because for some reason we don't like to spend time with Kyoto, is the one saying that. That's not it. That's not what I was trying to say at all. So you're saying you actually both spoke Kansai Ben? No, he just said that's not what he's saying. That's right, exactly. I mean, that's exactly the same complaint. You were not speaking Kansai Ben. I think we make a good comedy team, don't you? ... Yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyway, we have one more place to go today. It's very close to where we are now. What kind of temple is it this time? Oh, it's not a temple. Yeah, I had a feeling, yeah. Oh my, we're not going to a temple. Really? Then where are we? The shopping district? Oh, okay. Ta-da! This is Kyoto's premier entertainment district, Gion. Wow, the buildings here have an older, more refined feeling to them. Did I just almost say feeding? Okay. Gion is the gateway to the Yasuka Shrine, so it's basically a town that popped up along the road to the shrine. The name Gion comes from the fact that the Yakusha Shrine was once known as the Gion Shrine. I see. So is there something interesting on this? Something on the street? Like what? Well, it's certainly a very beautiful street and has refined atmosphere. But isn't there like a famous building or? Yeah, there's nothing like that here. But in its place. Oh look, there, walking towards us. Walking? Ah! There's a woman walking toward us, with tiny red lips on her face made up in white, and such a beautiful kimono. Is that a high-class geisha? Geisha? Sort of. Geisha is used only in Tokyo. In Kyoto, they're called Geico. Geico! Yeah, that's an insurance company. Yes, and young apprentice Geico are known as Maiko, or Meiko. Oh! Meiko? No. Meiko. No. Mayako? No. Meiko. No. Meiko. Mayako. I don't know. She looks young. She's probably a Meiko. She just turned to us and bowed. She's so cute. Oi, don't say that among these two waifus. Hey, Oni-chan. I hear back in the day, Meiko were girls around 10 years old. Is that true? That is what they say. 10 years old? They started that young? Yes, that's because Meiko and Geico would play instruments at banquets, sing and dance. They were like flowers, used to add life to a party, and men of high standing and rank would come to them. So in order to keep them from offending anyone, they received strict instructions to discipline and manners from a very young age. That's the kind of system it was. So for all its beauty, their world was a harsh one too. Yes. However, it's now seen as problematic for a child to work so hard. So nowadays, you can't begin Meiko training until you finish school. I saw on TV once that there were fewer and fewer women who wanted to become Meiko too. I guess that's true in all countries. Jobs that were standard long ago are gradually declining. It's too bad, but... yeah. But the TV also said that people seem to want to do it more now compared to before. But they say that the training is so strict that many people just give up and quit. Just because you want it doesn't mean you'll succeed. But Meiko and Geico are part of an amazing culture. There must be more people who want to carry it on. That's it. As long as you're here, why don't we call Geico-san tonight and unfortunately, that's not possible. Huh? Why not? The girls will refuse first-time customers. Most people have to be referred by an existing customer. I see. There are some exceptions lately. I've heard that there are some events where you can hire a Geico for a brief period of time. But it probably takes a lot of money, right? What the heck are these Geicos and Makos, though? Like, what do they do? Like, yeah, I really want to know. I see. I guess that's true. Yeah, I understand that. It was just an idea. I can tell you're pretty upset about it, just from the way you're talking. I told you I was joking. I don't think you are. Anyway, as long as you're here, we can stop by the Yasuka Shrine, then back to our hotel? Okay. Okay. Are we gonna see the shrine, or are we just gonna go back to the hotel? Phew, I think we just went back to the hotel. Yeah, the Yasuka Shrine sure was beautiful. Well, let's head to our hotel for the night. Sounds good. Sounds good. Just what kind of hotel are we staying at? Hey, Oni-chan, are you sure it's down this way? Yes, I'm sure. It's just a little further. Wow, this looks like a regular civilian street. Is there really a hotel in this area? Oh, there it is, here. Huh, this is... It really looks like... Isn't this just someone's house? It looks that way, doesn't it? But this is a very fine inn. Wow. They call them Kyomashiya, or Makiya. Kyoto was originally a castle town, so there were a lot of buildings like these where merchants and artisans would use them both as a work and living space. As time passed, they deteriorated, and more have been demolished. But recently, there has been a movement to reinforce these old buildings and renovate them into something new. But the quality of the old days remains. For instance, the outer facade is different from the building we live in, right? It takes things like not letting you see in from the outside and keeping cats and dogs peeing on the walls into consideration. They're even worried about cats and dogs. Isn't it funny? So now there are a lot of inns that make use of the old Kiyomakia. This is one of them. So this is originally an artisan's house? It's entirely possible. This is an inn. A lot of Japanese hotels charge by person rather than by number of rooms. The makia are more mainstream and charge by room. So if you're staying with your friends or family, they're your best bet. On the other hand, they don't feed you, so you may have to prepare food yourself or pick it up somewhere. But I get to stay in a place that's pure Japan, so I don't mind at all. That's true, and even without that, Kyoto has a lot of delicious restaurants. Well, let's go inside. Oh, look out! Huh? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Are you okay? Yeah. These buildings were made with the heights of old-time Japanese people in mind. So the ceilings are very low. Now these tall men and foreigners have to be careful, otherwise they'll bump their heads just like you did. Also, the houses themselves are very small. The stairs are narrow and sometimes steep, so be careful. I got it. I'll be more careful while I'm moving around. Wow! Wow! What are you shouting for? You know, Akira, this house is so small. You don't need to say it so loudly. And it's all tatami. All the furniture is made out of wood. Wow, there's a tiny garden too. Look, the bathtub is made of wood. This is great. This is real Japan. Hey, it's not worth yelling about. Ow. I told you. Did she hit me? I think she just smacked me upside the head. Our time in Kyoto. Actually, I'm going to leave it off right there. This is a pretty long episode. It's going to be around 34 minutes when it ends. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, attack that like button. And subscribe if you're new. Becoming an eevee isn't all that bad, isn't it? Because eevees are adorable. And amazing. Anyway, as I said, I hope you had a great day. And I guess I will see you all later in my next video. Bye.